was the son of Prophet Dawud alayhi salam. Allah gave the Prophet Sulaiman a kingdom and power like no other prophet. He was given the authority to control the wind and the jinns. He understood the language of all creatures. While marching with his army, the Prophet Sulaiman heard a colony of ants warn each other that the Prophet Sulaiman's army will crush them. He stopped his entire army for this. He smiled and thanked Allah for these immense blessings that he's been given. Out of his entire vast army, he noticed that his hoopoe bird was missing. Sulaiman was ready to punish his bird if he did not have a clear excuse for being missing. The bird had gone to a land where there was a kingdom where the queen and her people worshipped the sun. With this newfound information, Sulaiman wrote a letter to this queen, how she should believe in the oneness of Allah. The queen was very intelligent. She decided to send him gifts to test his character.
Take these gifts, but observe him.
Ensure every diamond and pearl is secured. These treasures must reach Sulaiman.
Yes, Majesty.
We should be there soon. I have never seen...
When the messengers arrived, Sulaiman already prepared his entire army. They were so impressed by the vastness of Sulaiman's power. And when they tried to give the gifts to Sulaiman, he rejected them immediately. He sent them back with the message for the queen. He cannot be bought with worldly gifts. And submit to Allah, prepare for humiliating war. The wise queen knew she had to keep the peace, so she decided to visit. But before she arrived, Sulaiman asked who can bring her throne. The strong jinn said, I can bring it before you rise from your place. But an individual with the knowledge of the book said, I will bring it to you before you blink your eyes. Before the queen arrived, he had the throne slightly altered to test her.
How is this here?
The prophet attributed all things to Allah. Inviting her into the palace, she lifted her dress slightly to not get wet. However, the entire palace floor was lined with glass, with water and fish beneath. Realizing this wasn't humanly possible, she testified that she had wronged herself and accepted the belief in the oneness of Allah. As the time passed, the Prophet Sulaiman was on his throne, leaning on his staff, and had passed away. For a long while, the jinn continued working tirelessly without noticing, until the staff finally broke. Allah emphasized this in the Quran to show that the jinn do not have unlimited knowledge.
If you like these prophet stories, you learn from them, teach it to your children. That's why I've got these prophet story books just for kids. Take a look at my store and order yours today.